Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called, well, it's for you from the Rabbit family, and using my Kabbalistic tarot cards is for the month of June 2019. So let me first tackle your first 15 days, and I'll look at your job area, you coming from the Rabbit family. First, I'll talk to you about your job area, and it's not a good card. It says that the job that you have will be a very difficult place to work in, and the chances of you losing the job are very strong. So unhappiness is there, leaving the job, danger is there, finding a new job will be a problem. So you'll have to work extra hard to show your bosses that you're worth keeping. Don't make mistakes or they will come be the reasons why you are going to be under fire. Now, what about business? It's a card that says, don't go to exposure to risk. This card shows you are going to be very daring in the first 15 days. You are very restless. You want to chase for the business competition for something. But it says if you try to go for that competition, the chances are you're going to spend too much or expose yourself to risk. So with this card, I would rather, if you are in business, stick to what you know, stick to what you do, stay calm. Never mind if the profits don't come in, just for the 15 days, stay calm. Now, in the first 15 days, your area of romance is the card of strength. So it's a good card. So it says that if you have a romance, it's not going to break down. You have the energy to keep it going. But you need to be a person who can look into kindness, use kindness to do things. Don't just use brute strength. So it's a good enough card, but it shows some kind of stress is going to be seen for you in the first 15 days, you coming from the Rabbit family. What about your marriage? Well, this is a problem. It says not only past problems are there, new ones are emerging. So you'll have to be very smart in the first 15 days of June where your marriage is concerned. You don't want to bring up issues that are going to cause problems. And if it's your marriage partner who is doing that, try to remain calm. If you retaliate, things can go to breaking point. Let me tell you, this card shows. Too many problems are there. So stay calm, be flexible, be negotiable. It's only 15 days. Now, well, if I haven't spoken to you about marriage, I want to talk to you about your marriage. And yes, it's not a good card again. It shows that any kind of getting out of help is going to be very difficult. So be careful in the first 15 days where marriage is concerned, there can be difficulties for you, unhappiness for you. Last thing you want is to try and disturb the marriage situation. Remain calm. Now, your last 15 days where job is concerned, you coming from the Rabbit family, last 15 days. Oh, this is a very good card. It says it's a card of eternity, which means security. So last 15 days, where your job is concerned, you're going to feel much, much secure. Or in the last 15 days, you're going to get good news. Wherever you have applied to for a new job, you're going to get good news. So good news is going to come from your old job or from a new possibility of a new job. Either way, you're getting very lucky in the last 15 days of June. Like, what about business? Let's see. It's a card of shelter. So it says you are sheltered, which means you are safe, which means that if you want to be adventurous in business, you will have the comfort of doing that. So you can expand your business, you can move forward in your business, you can make changes in your business in the last 15 days. It should be all right for you. All right, now we will talk of new romance or ongoing romance in the last 15 days. Well, it's a good card in the sense that the person who is sent to you is a very kind and spiritual type of person. So you are going to meet somebody very good in the form of a new romance. And if I apply that card to your ongoing romance, it's also good. It's a card of peace and spiritualism. So you're going to have a lot of remedy and repair done to a new romance or to an ongoing romance. What about your marriage? Now, the marriage card is a problem. The black moon always talks of the past. So your past issues are coming up to disturb you, and the present issues easily catch fire. So, with all this information I'm giving you for the last 15 days, if you stay calm and don't bring up past issues, and if you be very flexible, you'll be able to control your marriage and make it much, much happier. Now, I'm going to pull a card about your health. You coming from the rabbit family. This is a card about support, and I consider this card to represent your spine. So you're going to have some problems about your spine in the month of June, right from the neck area to the lower spine. Anywhere things can happen. You may fall down, or you may have some kind of spinal issues. So when you have some pain or discomfort there, go and see a specialist doctor, like a neurologist, for example. Well, that's my advice for you for the month of June. Now, I have a 90-minute session where in those 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 7, 8, or 9 years. That's going to be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and looking at your palms. And it will cost you USD $50. And based on that information, I have your birth date, full date of birth, and your palms. I'll give you a lot of information, your personal lucky lottery numbers, your lucky colors, your lucky days, your lucky gemstones, your lucky directions. And most of all, to let you know age by age, calendar year by calendar year, how the next 7, 8, or 9 years is going to pan out so that you can be prepared for it and repair it much in advance and improve it and become a much luckier person for your next 7, 8, or 9 years. So my email address is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. And send me an email and let's get down to planning this 90-minute session. Until then, I wish you the best of June. Thank you and goodbye.